Okay. So here's the setup where you could get a little bit more voltage than just doing one lemon or lime. And when I quizzed you guys at the beginning of the year, there were a lot of different designs, but here's the one that actually works. So what you need is obviously more than one piece of citrus fruit. Um, but instead of trying to set them up and connect them in a row, you need to do it in parallel. And then you unite the copper ends and the zinc ends into one common wire, and then we're going to complete the circuit. So my awesome assistant, who loves all the dad jokes, wait a second, let me get the number up here for them to see. Go ahead, sis. And try to be as steady as you can, metal on metal. Oh, there, and if you saw it flash, hold still there. Got a 0.57, 48, 27, 77, 78, 74, 77. Good job. So when we had just one lemon, the most voltage we were able to get was about a 0.36. And by doing all this in parallel, we're able to do about 2.5 times the voltage. I don't know what the weak link in here is, whether it's the lime or whether that even really matters or whatnot. And I'm going to disassemble here, and you can tell a reaction has occurred. You don't have too much of a change on the outside of the screw at this point. And you don't have too much of the change on the outside of the lemon. But what I'm going to have you guys do is try to explain this, and then I'm going to set up the answer. So this is a galvanic cell. I recorded the electrolytic cell earlier in the week, showing you how hydrogen and oxygen gas are produced from water, and you knew that was electrolytic because I had the 9-volt battery set up to it. As soon as you take the 9-volt away, reaction stops. This one, as long as we keep the two leads in the circuit, it's going to keep going. So we can use this to power something. We could actually get a teeny tiny LED light and it would come on. We could use this to light something. So your goal is to figure out, okay, we've got copper, we've got zinc. One of these has to be supplying the electrons, and one of these has to be accepting them. Which is which? Figure it out, and I'll post the answer later. Bye, guys. Oh, and by the way, best assistant ever. If any of you guys don't agree with me, I don't care what SLPS says, your grade's going down for the quarter.